Please stick around after the end of the video. There will be some footage of my trip to the 2023 Palmetto ADV Rally, and please look down in the description for links to other channels such as The Bearded Grump, Spaz Tech, and Moto Photo Adventure, showing you a little bit of their trip to the Palmetto ADV Rally. Thank you. First of all, welcome to the channel, and thank you for stopping by. When time permits, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. In 2023, I started my riding season traveling from upstate New York to South Carolina to attend the Palmetto ADV Rally. The temperature was below freezing when I left, and I was really looking forward to moto camping in the low country of South Carolina. After days of riding through snow, rain, and cold, I met up with William from Doc 650 and Greg and Timmy Simpson from the Bearded Grump. We then rode hundreds of miles of the South Carolina adventure route to get to the rally. I've attended a few motorcycle rallies, each one hosted by one or more large organizations, and I was not expecting the Palmetto ADV Rally to be all that different. And I didn't need it to be, as I enjoyed each one of them. After all, I'm fortunate and I enjoy meeting and riding with people whenever I have the opportunity to do so. I was surprised that within 10 minutes of arriving, we were greeted by the founder and organizer, Cheyenne, though I probably should not have been since I was traveling with South Carolina's own Greg Simpson. I soon found that Cheyenne had managed to find a balance between an adventure rally with the speakers, the merchandise, the training, and the riding, with the feel of a group of friends getting together to moto camp for the weekend. Not only did I have the opportunity to meet South Carolina YouTube sensation Steve Ruse and his staff, Chris and Jason, I also had the opportunity to sit and meet with YouTubers from North Carolina, Florida, and Alabama. And while it's always great to talk YouTube shop, I also met and had conversations with riders from up and down the East Coast, many of whom traveled hundreds of miles to attend. By far, my favorite thing about any rally is meeting the other riders. There's a shared experience between us, and I can and I have lost many hours having great conversations. By the end of the first night of the rally, I'd already decided I would be back. And I will be returning to the low country of South Carolina for the third annual Palmetto ADV Rally this March 22nd through the 24th. This year the rally will be in an all-new location at the Sandy Run Hunting Preserve near Ridgeville, South Carolina. And this time around, every campsite should have a water view. And take it from me, it was great being one of the fortunate few with waterfront camping last year. This year will include new routes along with on-site training, ADV games, daily excursions for exploring, and keeping your riding skills sharp and or improving on skills that all ADV riders need while out on the trails. And new this year is the Ram Rally. This is an at-your-own-pace event where riders make their own routes to waypoints that have different values. The points values will be based on the distance or difficulty reaching or finding the waypoint. And no mention of the Palmetto ADV Rally is complete without mentioning the food. If you don't know already, Cheyenne is a professional chef, and the attendees are never disappointed. I am confident that Cheyenne and the Palmetto Nomads organization are going to deliver an amazing rally, and I hope to see some of you out there. Appreciate it. We are here on Greg's adventure tour on the South Carolina something or other.
South Carolina adventure route.
yeah, man.
Going to the Palmetto ADV Rally. Having some bike troubles already. If y'all follow our channel, you already knew.
Yeah, if you look at Greg and Timmy's channel, you're going to see that Greg did not perform maintenance on Timmy's bike, and it's throwing a little extra fuel out there.
Hey, if you clicked on this video, it wasn't by accident. This is actually one old man riding, but this is Greg from the Bearded Grump.
Hey.
Timmy from the Bearded Grump.
We're
Doc
responsible
650.
citizens.
Subscriber Jay Pence. The man, Duke. Terry Evans, look, he's on Frank's channel too. And you're watching one old man riding at the 2023 Palmetto ADV Rally. And hey, it's the freaking Palmetto ADV Rally. So join in on it. Click that subscribe button. Watch along.
When COVID came around, that kind of interfered some of the things he was doing. And when I met him, he was looking for some new directions. He had worked with someone who set up a motocross track, and it was very steeply lift up. And
All right, Greg. What are we looking at, buddy? This is much bigger than a Grumpy Grill right here. Look at that!
I don't know.
Look at that spread.
That does smell just as good as the Grumpy Grill. It's a giant Grumpy Grill.
I'm gonna go on record
What's
saying
for
it probably
dinner,
smells a little
Cheyenne?
better.
We're doing smoked chicken leg quarters. So I've already smoked the leg quarters, and now we're putting the final touches, the barbecue sauce on them.
Look at that with the barbecue sauce.
They need smell vision on YouTube.
I still prefer Timmy's, but this looks fantastic. I didn't get to the Motocamp Nerd store, though two guys have told me I need to go see it. Fortunately, there's one here at the rally, so I'm gonna see a little bit of what the Motocamp experience is like. All right, we got people in their tents, we got people out at an MX park, and we have people making the camp better. It is supposed to rain tonight. We've got Spaz Tech down here. Carl is making sure that we're not gonna get wet. He's nicely shaded.
Nice and dry.
Doc 650, William is the man that set this up for us. And here in the wild, if you go to a rally, it is inevitable that you will find yourself a YouTuber. We're all here trying to enjoy it, and some YouTubers filming everybody. Incredibly rude, incredibly rude. My God, it feels like it's nearly noon, but indeed, the Southerners have awoken. Gentlemen, welcome to early afternoon. I can't blame them. They're smarter than I am. They waited for the sunlight to come up.
Like 11:30, Frank.
Yeah.
What's that?
You went to bed at like 11:30.
Hey, that's because I didn't have to stay up and watch the drunks. That was your job. And Greg picked up more stragglers, so now there's like a ton of us going to Botany Bay. He says we're gonna take the pavement to get there. He took our sand and dirt away from us, which was a terrible move. He's cruel, but we'll somehow survive. You ready to go and have fun with Greg? Absolutely. How bad can it be? He couldn't kill us on the way down, and he did try. Now I feel like I'm riding in South Carolina. I absolutely love riding under these beautiful trees. Well, we should almost be there. Carl, how did it feel when Greg was not willing to park with you and just pulled into a spot with only room for him and Timmy, leaving you with everyone else?
It kind of hurt my feelings.
You know, I'm kind of heartbroken too. I thought we were close. I thought he would include us, and he just cut us all off.
Just